I want to go to college, but I don't want crippling student loan debt. My family can't afford to pay for my college. But my family also makes too much for financial aid. What about scholarships? What's a scholarship? Never mind. The 10 highest paying jobs that you can get without a college degree. Now, unpopular opinion to some people here, but if I could do everything again, I probably wouldn't have gone to college. Before you hate me for saying that, hear me out. College makes a lot of sense if you want to be something like a doctor and it's your passion and you love it, or for some reason, if you're insane and you want to be a lawyer or an engineer or something that literally requires schooling to actually get a job doing it. But if you're like I was and you're like how most people are, you probably don't know exactly what you want to do. And college is great for being exposed to new things, like calculus classes that you'll never use at all in any part of your life ever, or learning about ancient Mesopotamian history. Seriously, what even is Mesopotamia? I feel like that's not even a real place. I don't know what to believe at this point. And I had a lot of fun in college. And I learned a lot of completely irrelevant things to the real world. But if I could do it all again, I probably wouldn't have gone to college, because that would have meant that I could have started my business 5 years sooner. So let my mistakes be your potential time savings. And I'm not saying don't go to college under any circumstances. I'm saying think before you make a choice. Because the worst case scenario is just going to college, not knowing at all what you want to do, just to get some job that you hate, only to figure out that you wish you would have worked for yourself from the beginning. So don't waste years to learn that you want to work for yourself and work on your own hours and make money for yourself. Only waste 12 minutes on this video. Shh. Waste your time on me. I'm a good waste. There is one universal constant in this world, and that is time. We all have the same amount of time, yet some of us are millionaires or multimillionaires or even billionaires, and some of us live out on the streets. So why is that? Well, the answer is some people focus on the right things and some people don't. So let's get into what the right things actually are. And remember, the intention of these jobs is to save money and learn so that you can actually use that money to invest in yourself and invest into a business so that you can eventually work for yourself. And the last thing I want to say before we actually dive into the list is that some of these jobs do require a high school diploma, and many also require on-the-job experience, of course, which makes complete sense. But I know inevitably I'm going to get some comments on this video that say, Kevin, you told me that I could get this job fresh out of the womb without working for a single second with my eyes closed. No, I didn't. I said that they don't require a college degree. So shout out to CNBC for making up this list. Make sure you check out their blog sometime. And without further ado, let's get into number 10. Number 10 is media and communication equipment worker. Their median annual salary is $79,580 with projected job growth of 8%. Now, do you ever find yourself yelling at the TV or smashing the remote against your head because you can't get your favorite episode of My Little Pony to play? Yeah, me neither. But if you did, this might be the perfect job for you, because media and communication equipment managers actually install media and equipment into people's houses and generally train people how to actually use that equipment that they do set up. And the cool thing about this job is you only need a high school diploma to do it. Number 9 is a power plant operator. And with a median annual salary of $79,610 with projected job growth of 1%, maybe a power plant operator is the perfect job for you. Now, when I think about a power plant operator, the first thing that comes to my mind, of course, is Homer Simpson. And essentially what these guys do is they, operate all the big, loud, scary machines that make sure that power stays on in your house so that you can continue watching the 12th season of Criminal Minds on Netflix. But with a median salary of almost $80,000, being a power plant operator might be the perfect job for you. Number 8 is an elevator repair technician. And with a median salary of $79,780, then maybe being an elevator operator might be the perfect job for you. Now, we all know elevators and escalators are incredibly important. I would personally move out of my house tomorrow if we didn't have an operational elevator, because there is literally no way that I'm actually going to climb my out of shape butt up 20 plus flights of stairs every single day. But these are the guys who fix and maintain and install elevators and escalators and all types of machinery apparently that start with the letter E. But because this job actually does carry some potential danger with it, like installing a faulty elevator that falls and crashes and everyone dies, you do actually have to do a 4-year apprenticeship program with significant ongoing on-the-job training. Number 7 is a powerhouse, substation, and relay worker. And with a median annual salary of over $80,000, then maybe inspecting and maintaining all sorts of electrical equipment and relays and powerhouses and things like that might be something that you're interested in. Or if you're like me, you're only interested in the $80,000 and the relays kind of are just an unfortunate thing you have to do every day. Number 6 is a detective or a criminal investigator. And with a median annual wage of over $81,920, this is definitely the coolest job that we've talked about so far. Let's face it, if you haven't seen CSI or Criminal Minds by now, what the heck have you been doing with your life? Like actually going outside or something? Like rafting, nature, or socializing, creating fulfilling relationships or something? My only fulfilling relationship is with Netflix. I'm so lonely. So these are basically the guys that conduct interviews and actually catch all the bad guys out there that are breaking the law. And to become a detective, all you need is a high school diploma, although I will say some federal agencies do require some form of college or coursework, so it depends really on where you actually apply. Number 5 is commercial pilots. With a median annual salary of over $82,240, these are the types of people that fly planes and get paid to do that. How awesome is that? They generally fly chartered flights, tours, or they fly around a bunch of rich folk, or of course Instagram entrepreneurs who always apparently seem to be in private jets. But to become one, you'll need a commercial pilot's license and a high school diploma. Number 4 is a power distributor and dispatcher. And with a median annual salary of over $86,410, this is our highest paid position we've seen yet. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm really starting to sense a theme here. A lot of power-oriented jobs in this list. Maybe it's like the more power you have, the more money you make. Or maybe it's the more money you have, the more power you have. Or maybe electricity equals money. So if I want to get rich, all I have to do is... Just kidding, kids, don't do it, stay in school. I'm not sure what that has to do with school, but it just felt like the right thing to say right there. So basically what these guys do is a lot of things with power and substations and, you know, big words that make me feel dumb, like voltage transformers and substation converters. And so since I don't really know what any of that means, I'm just gonna pretend that, you know, I'm smart and wear my glasses. Oh wait, not these glasses. Number 3 is first line supervisors of police and detectives. And with a median salary of over $89,000, maybe being a police sergeant or a captain is starting to sound like a pretty cool job. And it's their responsibility to ensure that cases and procedures are handled correctly and according to the law, and train new police officers and, you know, hand out donuts. Oh, you thought I was gonna make a donut joke, didn't you? Well, personally, I'm offended because of course I appreciate the hard work and the sacrifice that police officers make every single day to keep all of us safe, and I appreciate donuts. Number 2 is a nuclear power operator. And with a median annual salary of over $94,000, let's get nuclear. And essentially, these are the crazy folk out there who control the rods and monitor the reactor and the generators and the cooling systems. And you know, obviously with this one, you need a lot of on-the-job training because there isn't exactly a common college program where you can go and learn how to be a nuclear power plant operator. And workers generally start as equipment operators and actually work their way up to being nuclear power plant operators. And the number 1 highest paying job that you can get without any college degree is to tap that like button. Got him! Okay, I'm not funny, and you also don't have to tap the like button if you don't want, but it does help us with the YouTube algorithm and showing more people this video who need to see it and want to get a job and don't necessarily want to go to college. The number 1 highest paying job you don't need a college degree for is transportation, storage, and distribution managers. Now, basically what these people do is they plan all the distribution of merchandise to make sure that, you know, enough merchandise is actually sent certain places and coordinate all the distribution efforts. And the best part about this job is you make $95,000 just to transport and distribute and store things. Also, shout out to my boy right here who was our $100 winner for being the first commenter on our last video. If you want to win $100, all you have to do is be the first commenter on any of our videos. So make sure if you haven't already, tap the subscribe button and turn on the bells so that you're the first person to know every time we drop a brand new video. Also, if you like this video and you want more like it, here's a playlist of awesome videos that you should click right now. Click it. Come on, click it. Do it. Click the playlist. Okay, you don't have to, but I promise you'll like it. Click the playlist. See you soon. Peace.